All right. So today is January 24th, 2024. And after the earnings yesterday, Netflix earnings, we had a very strong push. And we broke again above the previous day's high, and we are opening up with a gap of about 20 points to the upside. Inventory is 100% long. So what we should see, let me stop this. What we should see is some kind of correction of inventory. At least to 49.14. Sometimes when we have big gaps, it's hard to fill them right away because traders are scrambling to close their shorts, and they have to buy. They're forced to buy on every dip to exit their positions that they couldn't exit before. So it could be that we just are not able to close the gap fully, at least initially. But if we do get the correction that I'm looking for, as you can see, I'm already short with a stop at the overnight high. If we get that correction, then I would look at this level right here where we consolidated on the overnight session to hold initially and possibly bounce here. If not, look for yesterday's high, and if we get inside the range, the close from yesterday. And then here we have that same low volume node that we had, that I was mentioning. If we broke above it, then look for higher prices. We did broke above it. So today I'm gonna look for the opposite. Does this hold, or do we get below yesterday's below this low volume node, right? So if we get below that, then actually, if we are inside the range, I would look for some support here, but the likely target is going to be 82, which is the 5-day point of control. We're still one time framing up, so sellers want to break the previous day's low, which in NQ it already happened yesterday, but then we had a huge move up because of Netflix. So even though we are technically, we stopped the one-time framing up, we broke the low from the previous day on NQ. You can see it right here. Yesterday's low, previous day low, and then a big move up. And on ES, they couldn't, sellers couldn't break the previous day's low. So we're still one-time framing up. Market's looking for where those sellers are. Eventually, they're gonna find them, and we're gonna be trading in a new range. So I'm gonna show you the longer term chart here, which I cannot do because for some reason this freaking thing is not working properly. Let me see if I can fix that. No. Hold on one second. Let me do this. Okay. Let's see if I can do this from here. Okay, so we have value here. 82 is the level with the most volume. So if we come back into here, then this is the target. We broke out of this range, right? We were trading in this range. So if you double this range, you get approximately this, and this is not an exact science, as I was saying in the chat. Approximately, my target is 49.40. So this could become the next range at which we trade. But ultimately, I think ES is looking for 5,000, the big psychological number. I mean, NQ is probably looking for the 18,000, which is very close. So, longs are in control, and so, even if we get a big pullback and we take all this range, you're still gonna have some buyers that are gonna show up at these levels. So any dips are likely gonna be bought until some event, either some bad earnings, or some other event changes what the market is pricing at the moment, gives the market more information to adjust. But so far it looks like we're looking for new highs, and until we don't see anything that tells us differently, we have to go with what the market is telling us. So yes, can you buy puts for protection? Of course you can, but this is not a bearish market. This is not something that you want to be actively shorting. Pullbacks, yeah, there's gonna be pullbacks. But I mean, look at this action, right? Like we've been from I don't know how many days, but we did like a couple 100 points in a few days, or 300 points. I don't even know anymore. But so anyway, that's what I have for today. Take it one level at a time, one section at a time, right? If we get below this level, the overnight low, then look for lower here. If here, I'm going to be looking for a reaction to see if we bounce at yesterday's high. Same thing here. 89 will be the next place. 82 will be the next area. And then if we get below 82, I would expect this to break and to go to the 68. Definitely would look for buyers to step up at 48.60. But I'm not saying we're going to get there today. I'm just looking for where I expect buyers to defend. On NQ, it's very similar. We are on a big gap higher, and same thing. We also have earnings today. This whole next few weeks we have earnings, so that could cause the market to react, and we could have some extreme moves. Like you see in NQ, we moved a lot from 410, the low of yesterday, to 690, right? That's like almost 300 points. And now I'm going to be looking for the same kind of action. Do we get back to pull back and correct some of the inventory? Tag the overnight point of control at 650, and then the top of this consolidation area at 17,600, maybe a little bit ahead of here, take profit. And then the thing with NQ is that we've left a few back-to-back gaps, so it wouldn't surprise me if it doesn't even tag this high, and it only tags this one right here at 587, 87 I think it is, or 580 something, 85ish, instead of getting to the high from yesterday. But if we do get inside this range, I would look for the 5-day point of control, which is what is it? 470. So 470 right here. It's I don't know why it says yesterday's point of control. Oh, because of it's the previous day's point of control. So 470 is the target if we get inside the range. And on the upside, I really haven't taken the time to get levels, but you know, some resistance at 740, but then like we're so close to 1800 there. I mean, it's not gonna happen today, but 18,000. I'm sorry, but that's where it looks like it wants to go to 18,000. I think that's about it. We have events, calendar events. So we have today at 9:15. Now we have, in a few minutes, we have the BOC rate. Then we have a 9:45 PMI composite, and at 10:30 we have crude inventories. At 1 p.m. we have 5-year note auction, and then tonight we have Tesla earnings. That should be fun. So watch Tesla. Usually this high name stock tend to run the day before earnings. I think that's about it. All right, good luck.